Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, it's Sunday the 6th, second day of muzzleloader. Had an exciting day yesterday. We got overcast this morning. Greg's hunting with me. He's over in his stand. I'm in a new stand that me and the landowner hung that's in an area we call the doe hole. It's in a pasture field. Hopefully the cattle will stay away long enough for me to see what's going to happen here this morning. I got in about 45 minutes before daylight. Good and set up in this big game tree stand, so hopefully a doe or a shooter buck will walk through. This is just one of those stands I've been itching to hunt, so I figured I better scratch it today. So when it gets good in daylight, I'll pan around and show you kind of what we got. It's definitely a short shooting distance stand, so y'all stay tuned. Group. I just heard a bunch of ruckus and looked down there, and I know there was at least 7 to 8 deer. And it's 450, 500 yards away, but they come off of this ridge right here. I don't know if a coat was pushing them or what, but that was a bunch of deer. Well, time changed last night, and it's 11 a.m., so we give it a pretty good run this morning. Gonna get down, go get Greg, go back and find something to eat, and come back this afternoon. This spot was a good observation spot. I know for sure I got to put a stand down that bottom. That's the third time. I was hanging this stand, seen deer. Drove up here, seen deer. Hunted this and seen deer over there. So we've got one more stand laying up here on top of the hill. I believe I'll set it up either today or maybe next weekend. But it needs to go up pretty quick. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to get after them tonight. Well, I'm back at it. I'm going to try something a little different. This morning I seen all them deer back there and there's no stand where they went up. So I'm going to try my new NUKEM hunting blind, grab and go hunting blind, and go hunt off the ground tonight. So it's been a while since I hunted off the ground, so this ought to be interesting. So ought to be experience. So go so we can find a spot to set up on. Well, I made it. I dropped off this ridge. In front of me is that big bank it went up. I've got my NUKEM hunting blind set up in front of me, my muzzleloader on my lap. I could shoot barely through this. I got a pretty big tree to break up my outline on the left side. I'm using my NUKEM blind to break it up on the front. I chose the true timber darker camo because of not the green. I think it's strata. Just because the leaves are changing colors, I have 2 of these. So anyway, there was 9 deer went up that bank this morning, and I'm hoping they come back down the same way. So I'll pan around here and show you what it looks like. It's going to be pretty comfortable set in this little brown chair. Might not work, but I've been wanting to try one of these NUKEM blinds out for a while, so we'll see. see nothing for the smoke. That was really, really fast. I turned the tactic cam on. I seen her creeping through this valley. I turned the tactic cam on, and I hope it got footage through all this stuff. That was pretty insane. I ain't killed one off the ground a long time. She didn't go down. There was so much smoke, but it sounded like she was having trouble getting up the hill, so hopefully she didn't go too far. I shot her at 4:20. And with all that smoke, I couldn't see, so it's 10 till 5. I'm gonna wait 10 more minutes, and we're gonna walk down there and see if we can find her. I'm telling you, this Browning chair and NUKEM blind, it's unreal. Fingers crossed we got her down there at the bottom, hopefully. And I'm beginning to get a little worried. That deer should have been standing right here. And let's see, right there is the blind. The deer should have been standing right here. Oop. Deer should have been standing right here. There's got to be blood. There's blood. Okay. Right there. Oh yeah, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Oh yeah, oh she's still trying to grab with you. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is. Yeah, baby. Oh, first one I got off the ground in a while. Pretty good sized doe. Heck yeah. Big old long nose. Freaking flies already blowing her. Oh man. I am tickled to death. First deer of 2022. I did it off the ground. I've not done that in so many years. Thanks to NUKEM hunting blinds. That was the ticket. I mean, that deer didn't have a clue I was in here. That true timber, that strata, went in perfect with that blowdown. Amazing. I am beside myself. Man, that's a big old doe. But I hunted the tree up there at the top this morning, and I could not get it on video, but I seen 9 deer go up this bank. And our property line ends right up our fence. And I knew I couldn't get a shot at the muzzleloader that far away, so while I was at home today, I thought, hey, I'm gonna try these NUKEM hunting blinds, get in there and sit down where I can watch this ridge. And sure enough, I hadn't been there 10 minutes. That deer come right in, didn't have a clue I was in there. I'd been in there scraping the ground back with leaves, and I can't tell you how happy I am. That was intense, on the ground. Hopefully the Tacticam got somewhat of the footage, because I know the camera was set up behind me because it was on a tripod, but I'm gonna see if I can get her out of here and let everybody else hunt, because Greg and Kim's over the hill. They're back in there hunting, so I'm gonna send them some pictures, drag it up here, and we'll get a little bit more footage, get her weighed, and see what everybody else thinks. 2022, baby. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, dude.
So you finally got me, huh?
Dude, I shot her on the ground. I was on the ground in one of them NUKEM hunting blinds.
Really?
Yes. She's a big old doe. I just found her.
Pretty good doe?
Yeah, she's a good doe. Real good doe.
Where you at?
You know, over below the oak grove.
You still there?
Yeah. Turn the TV down where you can hear me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm down here below the oak grove.
Okay. Well, you need any help?
Well, I think I can get the side-by-side down here to her. That's totally up to you if you want to drive down here. But Greg and Kim's hunting. The flies are done blowing her. I'm gonna have to get her out here pretty quick. I shot her at 420 and the flies is all over. Of course, it's 80 degrees right now too. My glasses are even fogging up.
Yeah. Well, if you get her, go ahead and get her, and I'll check you out when you get out over here at Taps.
All right, dude.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Daddy. I'll send you some pictures of my setup.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, show you how freaking out of shape I am. Anyway, I got her up here at the blind. Drug her up here. I'm telling you, that blind worked perfect. From down there, you couldn't even see it. That strato blends in so good with this dark, all this dark timber and leaves. But I'll show you my setup. So it's a NUKEM Grab and Go blind, fold up, easy. I've got a video I'll tag up here in this corner. I'm using a Browning shear, as you can see in the back. And I was watching this valley real good, and as y'all seen the video, I shot through that opening. She had walked in front of the blind down there and come out this bottom, and she was making her way through that flat down there, and I had one opening in them limbs, and I got her. But this blind will be used more often. That is the great thing about having observation sets. That was the first time I had hunted this ladder back here this morning, and I seen all these deer in here. Well, there's not a stand in here. It's our property, but we've never put a stand down in here. But the last 2 times we've been in here, 2 or 3 times we've been in here looking around for scrapes and rubs, we've jumped deer up. So I knew that this would be a good spot to get a doe because I didn't see no antlers this morning on all 9 of those deer. And we ain't been seeing many does, so that was a huge group of does. So I come back in here and set up. And Pat NUKEM, my hat's off to you, thank you. This blind worked out perfect. If you guys want a good quick throw up blind, it can double as shooting sticks. This blind has many options. This strata camo that this one's in blends in good with the leaves, all these dark based trees. This blind worked out perfect. It's the first deer I've shot on the ground in many years. But I'm just overwhelmed. You'd think I'd shot a big buck the way I'm acting, but first deer of 2022, bad deer season, first deer I've shot at, and it just turned into a good deer season. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. And as always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video. That's how easy it is to load a deer with SB wood and weld. You don't have to dump the bed. If you got a carry-all, just pull it over the tailgate and drop it on. These new synthetic winches are awesome. So check Scott out at SBwoodandweldbedwinches.com. SBwoodandweld.com.